Hi friends, this is Jess, and today we're going to film a book unhaul. So I have a couple stacks of books, and I'm either going to resell some back to Second and Charles, or I'm going to put some in little free libraries, I think, ones that are kind of like beat up or whatever I can't sell there. So I'm just going to go through the books and I don't know, I guess say why I'm unhauling them. First book is The Invisible Hour by Alice Hoffman. This is actually my first Alice Hoffman. I like her writing style, but I wasn't crazy about where this story went. She does like lit fic. She does lit fic stuff, and it's kind of like historical fiction. I don't know, I just didn't really like this one. It kind of was like Nathaniel Hawthorne, like fan fiction. Was kind of weird, so I just don't think I'm gonna reread this, and it's a really pretty nice copy, so just want to get rid of it. Sadly, I think I gave this one a 4, History of Fear. It was okay. It was pretty good. Some friends had recommended it, said that they really loved it, but I don't think I'm ever gonna reread this. It's a little bit dense, and kind of once you know like the ending, I just don't think I'm gonna reread this. And it is like a horror. Sadly, I just finished A Tempest of Tea not too long ago. It is like a heist story with vampires, like a tea house. And sadly, it just kind of fell flat for me. And I know like I just hauled this not that long ago, but I read it. I don't think I'm going to reread it. It was kind of flat for me, so it's going to go bye-bye. One Dark Window, another fantasy. Again, I read this for a book club, and they went on to read the second book, and I did not because I was just not that big of a fan of it. 3-star. Just, it felt like YA, but it wasn't YA, and I was just kind of like, eh. So I think this is going to go away. I need to take the tabs out of that one, so I'm gonna sit this over here. And these are like in no particular order. It's just, I just started making unhaul piles. It was like, here's my piles. So it's been accumulating over like a good amount of time. Tessa Bailey, Wreck the Halls. I read this around Christmas time. It was a fun Christmassy romance, but I think it can move along to someone else because I don't think I'm going to reread it. I feel like these like light and fluffy, like Christmassy romances with like a little bit of smut, they're good, but like I'm not going to reread it. I don't see a reason to keep this on my shelf. It wasn't like an all-time favorite. So that's going to go. Sadly, I tried to read my first Octavia Butler, which was Fledgling, and I could not get into it. I don't know, it was really dry. It's horror about vampires. She's supposed to have some really great like social commentary in here. I didn't vibe with it, so I'm just gonna unhaul it. Read this also for a book club, the London Seance Society. It was just okay. Just okay. Not great. There is like a sapphic romance in this that was a little bit cute, but I don't know. I wasn't that into it, which is sad because like, look, this was like a special edition. It's really pretty. I could keep it because it's pretty, but I don't think I'm gonna ever reread it. And that's kind of my thing, is like, if I'm not gonna reread a book, or like recommend it to people, it can go to a better home. So that's going bye-bye too. Kind of torn on this one. I guess now that I look at it, Delicious Monsters. I read this as like a buddy read thing for a book club I was in. I did really end up liking this. I think I gave it a 4, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna reread it. It's like a YA horror thriller kind of thing with like a creepy house. It was good, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna reread it. And I do really like the cover, but I think I'll get rid of that too. Controversy. Sorry, I did not vibe with this. Like, the characters, I don't know. I just didn't fully vibe with it, which I'm sad because It's a fantasy by a Black author. I really wanted to love it. I love the cover. It is beautiful. I took my tabs out of it already. But yeah, I wanted to love it, but I didn't love it. It was just mid for me. So that's gonna go bye-byes. This is one that I haven't even read, but I think I got it at a library sale, and I just don't think I'm ever gonna read it. The Flight Attendant. I think it's based on a movie, book. I think that's what the cover is, a movie or a TV show. And I hate covers like that have like the movie stuff on it. I just do not like them. I just don't think I'm ever gonna read this like thriller-y thing. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. This is another like really sad one. Warm Hands of Ghosts. I just felt like this was really disappointing to me. Like, it was a 3-star. I should have known, like, I should have not been sucked in by, like, it's a beautiful cover, because it is a beautiful cover. Because really, I didn't even read the synopsis when I bought this. I was like, it's gorgeous, I gotta have it. Why do you do this? Like, seriously, like, why do I do this? I'm an idiot sometimes, I swear. But it was more like a historical fiction. And it had ghosts, but the whole thing wasn't ghosts, and it was just kind of like, I don't know, it was too like war driven. I'm not like a war book person, which I keep trying to be a war book person. I'm just not a war book person. Yeah, I love this cover, but it was not great. It was mid for me, sorry. I don't know, I keep being like, I'm sorry. But, you know, these are my opinions, so take that with a grain of salt, or with what you will, you know? If you like this book, that's great for you. Like, I'm happy for you. I wanted to love all of these. Clearly, that's why I, like, purchased them. This I have to take the tabs out of. It was really good. Lakewood by Megan Giddings. This was a Black horror. It had a lot of good social commentary. This was actually really good. I don't think I'm ever gonna reread it. But now that I've like picked it up, I'm like, maybe I should keep this one. I don't know. Should I keep this? Should I not keep this? I probably will put this in a little free library. I bought it used on Pango, so it's kind of beat up, and it does still have my tabs in it, so I'll need to take my tabs out. But I'm like, do I want to I mean, it was really good, so I may end up keeping this one. We'll see. That's the thing about Unhauls, is you go through and then you're like, wait, but maybe I secretly still want this. Picture of Dorian Gray. Wanted to love this. I used to be like a classics girly, but now I'm just not really. I tried to like this, but it was really boring, unfortunately. Like, I love the premise. I love the idea that, like, you know, the painting ages for him and he like doesn't age. Like, it's so cool, like classic. But the execution and all of it was just boring. But this is probably going to go in a little free library because, yeah, I bought a used copy. It's already like kind of yellowing and stuff. So it probably will just get passed on that way. This is another one that I'm kind of like wavering on. I enjoyed this story. This is The Twisted Ones by T. Kingfisher. I really liked, I'm trying to think of the one T. Kingfisher that I really liked. That was like a fairy tale kind of one, because I love like a fairy tale retelling kind of thing. Like, I love those. I read one of theirs that was a fairy tale retelling. Really liked it. I think I read that on Kindle. This one is like a thriller horror kind of thing. It didn't quite go far enough for me. Like, I wanted it to be more. Like, I wanted it to be scarier. But I did really like the characters. And again, this is another one I'm kind of like wavering on. Like, do I want to kind of keep it? I'm not sure. Because I do kind of like this author. I like some of their stuff. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep this one. I didn't take my tabs out yet. So, maybe, excuse me, maybe I'll hold on to it. Another one I'm sad because the cover is like so pretty. And I do love me some V.E. Schwab, but this was a YA one, and like, I love the cover. I love the aesthetics of this, but it just was not my favorite. I know V.E. Schwab, like a lot of her stuff is really different. Like she doesn't keep writing in the same kind of style and everything. So there's like a V.E. Schwab for everyone, but I think this one is just like not for me. So I think it's gonna go bye. So anyone, Verity by Colleen Hoover. Yes, I did read this at some point. I have read some Colleen Hoover. You know, like it's not terrible. I know it's like kind of cringy stuff, but this was pretty fun. This is the like thrillery one, and it was kind of fun, but I just don't think I'm ever gonna reread it. I don't want to keep this on my shelves. This might go in a little free library too, because it's kind of like beat up, but we'll see if they take it. This book I did really love, Sadie by Courtney Summers. I just don't think I'm ever gonna reread it. It is like mixed media. It has like a podcast element to it. This is a YA like thriller horror, and I really liked it a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna reread this, but again, when I look at it, I'm like, ooh, maybe I want to keep that. This is the worst unhaul ever, because I'm like, oh, maybe I'll keep these. What are you doing? Get rid of books. I gotta get rid of books so I can bring more in. I gotta make room on the shelves, you know? Gotta make room. But anyway, I don't think I'll reread this. Like, once you know the twists and stuff, again, it's like, are you gonna reread it? I don't know. Another one that makes me sad. I mean, these like all make me sad that I want to get rid of them. But In the Lives of Puppets. I bought this brand new. It is a signed freaking copy. It is a signed copy. And I didn't like it. It was okay. Like, it was just okay. It's not as good as his other books. Like, his other books are like so much better. This was just, it fell flat for me. I don't know what else to say about it. He writes like cozy type fantasies. It just fell flat for me, and I don't want to keep it because it makes me sad that I didn't like it. Sadly. Queenie, this was pretty good. I think they're gonna make it into a movie or a show that's coming out. Was really good, like really heavy. It's kind of a contemporary story, has a lot of good social commentary, Black author again. Definitely would recommend this one. I don't think I'm gonna reread it. And it was pretty heavy, like pretty heavy topic, pretty dense. Read some trigger warnings for this if you're gonna read it. I don't think I'm gonna reread it, so I think it needs to go on to another home. Another controversial one, Our Wives Under the Sea. Ooh, I just knocked my tripod over, sorry. This was just okay. Like, it was, I think I gave it a 4, which if I gave it a 4, I should probably go back and change it to a 3, but what are you gonna do? So I wanted this to like go further. It's like a thriller horror with a sapphic, there's a sapphic relationship in this. I wanted more. I wanted it to go further. I wanted it to be freakier, if that makes any sense. The writing is really pretty in this. I don't think I want to keep it on my shelves. I don't think I'm going to reread it. So sadly, bye-bye. I liked this, but again, I don't think I'm going to reread it. Man-Made Monsters. This is some indigenous horror stories. The cover is gorgeous, right? Like, gorgeous cover. I did like a lot of the stories in here. I don't think I'm gonna reread it, and I don't really want to keep it on my shelves. I'd like to pass it on to someone else, so that one's gonna go bye-bye as well. This makes me really sad because I did not love this. I wanted to love this. This is Rouge by Mona Awad. Yeah, I wanted to love this, but I didn't love it. I didn't really like where the story went. It was kind of meandering. God, I was just really disappointed. Like, I was highly anticipating this, and then it just like was But I know a lot of people still love it, so just, I don't know. I'm still searching for a book that's gonna be like Bunny, because I love her book Bunny, which I don't own a copy of that, a physical copy. I read it on Kindle. I need to buy a physical copy. But yeah, Rouge was not it. I started to read her other book this year, All's Well, and I stopped reading it. Like, I soft DNF'd it because I wasn't like fully feeling it. I think I'm gonna go back to that one. I haven't unhauled that one, and that has like Shakespeare in it, and I love Shakespeare, so I'm gonna go back to that one and hope that I end up loving it. But this was not it for me. This was disappointing, sadly. I've had this for a long time, Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I do love John Green. This is just not my favorite John Green, and I don't feel the need to keep it on my shelves. I do want to watch the movie, though. I know the movie just came out, so really want to watch the movie. If you've watched the movie, let me know if it's good, if I should pick it up. This is a YA, and there's OCD rep in this. I don't know how good it is because I don't have OCD, but I enjoyed it. I think they talk about having anxiety and stuff in here too, kind of like goes along with that, and I did connect with that in this book. But just, I've had this for a long time. I've never reread it. I don't think I'm gonna reread it. I think it should go to a better home. And the last book is The Writing Retreat. I know a lot of people love this. This is a thriller. A lot of people love this. There were just some questionable things in here for me personally. I did not like some of the things, like the main character and this other woman, the stuff that went on with them. I was just kind of like, it kind of gave me the ick. So yeah, this was not my favorite. I bought this used, so I don't know. We'll see if anyone rebuys this, but it just, some of it gave me the ick, so it needs to go. I think I ended up giving it like a 3, so it was okay. There are some good like twists and turns in here if you're into it, but some of it just did not sit well with me, so I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt, so we'll see. But anyway, that's the unhaul for now. I might unhaul more books, but I want to wait till I have like another good pile of these. And how many even are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24 books. So it's a pretty good sized unhaul. So yeah, let me know if you have any of these books, if you're keeping them, if you love them, if you dislike books that I dislike. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you around next time. Bye!